Todd the Tool here. Hope you can hear me over the train. People are getting rid of some stuff. I don't know why. These are treasures. This table right here, top's a little soft on it, but you can probably put a new top on that. Those legs are good. Legs are sturdy. It has a drawer. Drawer works. It's all good. What else do we have in here? We got, I think that's a whole fishing pole right there. It's probably supposed to be longer, but I can use this. That's cool. This is a drainage hose to something. I could use that. Here's a garden hose. Even if the ends are bad or there's a hole in it, you cut it off. You put some new ends on it. There's just a lot of good stuff in here. You don't want to let things on the side of the road go to waste. You have a pickup truck, you put it all in there, you take it home. Hey y'all, Todd the Tool here. I think this is going to be a real quick one. Oftentimes working with some safety glasses on, and I'm down in the basement, and it's dark down there and I can't see. So what I do is take some of these flashlights here, you get them for $1 at the Walmart, and you just take some tape, doesn't matter what kind, I'm just going to use some regular tape, and you just tape these, you're going to get it just right. You tape, see if you can see this or not, you just tape that around there, and now you got to be careful because these sometimes look like these, and I almost taped the woman's EpiPen onto my safety glasses. She would have not been happy about that, but I found another flashlight, so I'm just going to take that and tape that on there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's pretty good. You can use any kind of tape. You just put these babies on. You know, tape those lights to the outside. And there you go. You can see down in the basement. It's going to help you a lot. Appreciate it. Hey y'all, Todd the Tool here. It's important to let you know when things don't quite work out the way you intended. Had one of those experiences today. So I apologize for not having a shirt on. Got mighty wet down in the basement from what I'm going to show you. But I did want you to know, I talked to one of my friends who's in the burlesque, and she said, at least in this state, you got to have, when you're in public, you got to have your nipples covered. So I put some of that black electrical tape on there. Really afraid of tearing that off at this point. That maybe was not the best thing. Probably should have got another shirt. So I'm going to switch this video off and make another one pointed the other direction and turn these babies on so we can see what's going on down here. All right. Okay, so I had this ordeal that I needed to, I guess the thing to show you is I was tiling the floor in here in the laundry room, so I removed all the everything that hooked up the washer and dryer there, but we still needed to have it in here temporarily until it got moved upstairs. So I just temporarily hooked up the old drain, and it's kind of out in the way, which is a problem, and we'll have to fix that. I knew that I was going to have to. But remember, if you remember that old twisted up hose thing that I pulled out of that trash pile, I thought that was going to work real good here, just making it into this drain, because it was just going to be temporary, of course. And I taped it up with my electrical tape, and but there's probably, I guess, sometimes when people throw things in the trash, it's for a reason, because this tube just leaks everywhere. So it's just going to get water on these steps for a bit. I'm going to let the woman do this load of laundry, and then I'm going to go ahead and invest in some of this here PVC and plumb this up right. Even though it's a temporary job, we need to make it look a little bit more permanent. Hey y'all, Todd the Tool here. Since I don't know how to do the flipping the phone around thing, I thought I'd just let you see me here in the mirror. But what I wanted to show you was finally got this floor cleaned up. Got a little bit left there to do. But I want to show you how we did that, because what we used was a flat shovel, not one of them roundy ones, but one of them square ones. And I shoveled it up into this here bucket. I didn't have this in it, but I want to show you. So we shovel it into this bucket, and then there's this door that goes out from the upstairs. There we go. And just goes out under the roof here. And I probably should have put some shoes on, but that'd be all right. So come out here on the roof with the bucket full of tile and such. And couldn't find a rope, but I had this old extension cord, so that worked. And this carabiner thing, I think I use it for, like, I don't know, climbing or whatnot. And just basically drop that over the edge and let that go down. And then had somebody empty that down. See, I do this outside when we have these loud trucks. Anyway, they dump it out in that pile out there, and then I pull the empty bucket back up. So it worked real well. And that bathroom's all cleared out. Now we just need to tear out the rest of the walls.
Hey y'all, so it's the Tool Man's woman. I have my phone today, so hopefully it looks a little better. Love my tool man. But I went away for the weekend, and I came home to this. Whoops, hold on. I don't know how to, oh well, I guess I'll have to do it this way. So, he did fix the shower head, and now it's like right here, like you darn near bang your head. But you got the sink, and it's way down here, like here's my waist. Then you got the stove. As you see, I can't get to it right now because he's trying to finish up the tile on the floor. But you have the sink, or the stove, his pallet stove that he did, and it's way up here. Apparently, he has an issue with height.
Got a little problem that the wind blew and shut the door, and kind of locked out now. So I'm gonna try to get the woman to let me back in. But she went to the grocery or somewhere, so it looks like I'm just going to be up here on the roof for a little while. Y'all probably wondering, Todd the Tool, do you have more than one project going on at a time? And the answer is yes. As you can see in this little bathroom here, I've torn out the sink temporarily missing, wash hands in the kitchen sink. I was looking for something in this wall, never did find it. Ended up finding what I was looking for up in here. Can't really see that so good. Light, kind of, I don't know if I can, whoa! Okay, anyway, open that up, that looks cool. Might be able to use that. So, this is one of the next projects I'm going to do. Now, I don't know if you can see me here. Also, what I have going on is in this other room, also part of the upstairs plumbing project, was all this right here. That had to be torn out, and that back wall too, to be able to find some of the plumbing for the upstairs. And so I just left it open because I've got some more plumbing up there to do. And all the plumbing is going to run through that wall right there. And you can see the big old coil of red and blue PEX. And I'm going to run multiple lines up there, but I'm going to start it up here and feed it up and into the upstairs and feed it down into the basement to connect it all up. So right now there's just a pile of mess all over the place, and it's difficult dealing with different projects all at the same time, but sometimes, you know, you have one room affecting another room, and it's just unavoidable. Hey y'all, Todd the Tool here. We're going to try this again. We tried to do a video yesterday. phone died. We went on for like 15-20 minutes. Phone was completely dead. We got none of that video, so we're gonna try again today. I'm gonna show you how to make my patented, I guess it's more patent pending, once I get around to actually sending in for the patent, weed killer. So a lot of y'all see on Facebook and the internets where people put together like vinegar and some Dawn dish liquid. Well, I got some monster weeds, so that just doesn't do. Hold on, I got it. Okay. Don't worry so much about having this cleaned out. It's all right. Whatever's in there, it's not gonna hurt anything. But you do want to do this mix per the exact. So you want to make sure that you have some measuring spoons and some measuring cup. I forgot those, but that's all right. I've done this enough times, and I think I can get it. All right. So what we start off with, it's important to wear when you're mixing chemicals. You want to wear some safety goggles. There's some sort of warning on there. Always read your warning labels. We'll read that later. Now, you don't want to just use safety glasses because stuff might splash up all different directions. So, I got my safety goggles on. Another thing, you're working with chemicals. So, maybe it's going to make you cough a little bit. So, you wear these little masks. You don't have to buy these. You can just pick these up at the ER. They just, as you walk in, they have them. And it's okay, they're free, and they want you. I mean, if you don't use one of these, you're going to end up in the ER anyway. So you know that's a preventative thing. It's all a prophylaxis, and so for purposes of this, I'm not going to put this over my face because I think it'll be hard for you to see and hear me. But let's get started. You need one of these pump sprayers. You want to go with CLR. Now CLR, they don't give spider or something on there. They don't give me any promotional monies, but that's all right because you have to use a CLR. But people say, well, can I use a CLR? Can I use Lime Away? Well, you know what? We're going to use both. All right. So the CLR, you're gonna. That's strong. Yeah. So you want to use about a cup of that. So I'm gonna just. Okay. And then
we're gonna die.
What?
Nothing.
We're gonna then we're gonna use Lime Away. I like to use Lime Away toilet bowl cleaner because it has a squirting nozzle. So we're gonna use that, and you want to use two squirts. Okay. All right. So I'm putting the ones over here that I've already used, so I keep those separate. Now. Bleach. You're going to want to use just your generic bleach. Don't use any with any kind of specials, anything in it, or concentrate. You just want to go cheapo. I got this at, I think, like the Dollar Tree. So this, you're going to put in, how many do I put in that? A cup of that, 1 cup of that. So we're going to just put that in there. Now, this is why you want to use a mask, because it can get mighty powerful there. Now I want to let you know, when you're mixing chemicals, you might want to step back, woman.
Yeah.
When you're mixing chemicals, you have to be careful. You know, I'm not a chemistry major. I'm not a chemist. I don't know. For sure what you can and cannot mix together. I'm just telling you what I've used. You should probably, you know, I don't know, before you're gonna mix stuff up, maybe go talk to the high school chemistry teacher in town. See what they say. All right, so we want some hydrogen peroxide, and you want to use 3 tablespoons of that. That's about right. Okay, and then
watch out, there's a bee.
Right, there's a bee.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay. this Rain-X glass cleaner. I used 3 sprays. All right, and I use this this blue generic streak-free because this stuff's blue, and this stuff's different. I don't know what color this is because this is a yellow bottle, but I know this stuff's blue, so that's going to work. So I want 3 sprays of that too. That's real easy to remember for the 3 and 3 sprays. Now see, you got bees around here, and you're going to have bees, and you're going to have wasps and such while you're trying to work outside, and that's why I use a wasp and hornet spray in it too, because that way while I'm out there spraying the weeds, I just spray the bugs, then I can be done with that. So you just want to that's why I use a mask. I think that was about like 2 or 3 sprays of that. Now, a lot of people say, you know, you use the Dawn. Are we still going? I hope this is not just like last time when the phone just died. Are we good?
We're good. We're
okay.
good.
A lot of people use the Dawn dish liquid now. You say, why use that? Well, it helps it stick to the plant. Now, I don't use any Dawn dish liquid because I'm not doing the dishes. But I'm out.
Oh, God.
All right. See, it's just handy to have this around. It's a terrible time for these. I got this fast orange hand cleaner here because when I'm doing all the stuff to get my hands dirty, and I remember how to open this. Rocked. Oh, there we go. And so you squirt 2 tablespoons of that in there. Okay, and that's going to make it stick to the plant. Now, use WD-40. Why? I don't know, just find that it works. So, well, I'm going to add some WD-40 in there. This is full, but I don't know what I'm going to do because this top lid thing don't work. So we'll add some of that. You're going to want to use 2 sprays. You okay? Did you get a bee?
I'm good. Oh, God!
You okay?
Yep.
Okay. 2 sprays of WD-40. And what else we got over here? Okay. Now you want to dilute this a little bit, but not too. Did it get in your eye?
I'm good.
Okay. You want to dilute this, but you don't want to dilute it too much. So you want to use 1 bottle of water. It doesn't have to be bottled water. It can be what I'm gonna safety first, folks. Safety. It can be just out of the tap, but this is the right amount to use. It's like 16.9 fluid ounces, 500 milliliters. So we're mixing like metrics and regulars. Okay, so that smells something awful. So, because of the smell, we're going to use some of this Odoban. Are we still filming?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to use some of this Odoban, and it smells really bad, so I'm just going to dump some of that in. Ooh. And depending on how you use as much, I'd say about 1/4 of a cup. Smells good now. See, now it's safe. So use that, and it's important to use all these things because I've tried different formulas of all different kinds. Now, what's my secret ingredients, you say? Because this stuff, obvious you're going to use this for a weed killer. But you use pepper flakes. Pepper flakes. Now, I couldn't find my pepper flakes, but this is Caribbean jerk seasoning, and it shows a picture of peppers on it, so it's got some pepper flakes in it. So we're going to put that in there. I don't really know how you measure shakes. I guess that's just, I should have probably kept some water to rinse that down in there. Anyway, all right, and then what you want to use, Diet Mountain Dew. This is the real thing right here. This makes all the difference.
We'll take endorsements from them.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. And this is one of those things, folks, I'm going to tell you. You know, this is not just to get endorsements. You know how much I want the endorsement from RC Cola, but RC Cola does not work to kill these plants. You have to use the Diet Mountain Dew. And you're going to want to use as many 2 liters left over as you get. What you do is you just drink your Diet Mountain Dew until it goes flat. Maybe you didn't drink it all, and you just pour in like half a 2 liter in there, which I guess would be, what, like 1.5 liters. So then you close that up.
Oh, we're gonna die.
You want to get that squeezed on real tight, and before you start pumping it, you want to shake it.
Oh,
You want,
Jesus.
try not to get any on you, because this kills stuff. Just shake that, and you pump that up. And
Hey, don't spray it on me.
what? Okay, yeah. And that's, I'm gonna point that at a weed, and there you go. That's gonna kill that. This is gonna help you out. If you need the per exact directions, we can put that in a thing that you email to me to request that, and I can send you this all printed out. So it's a great weed killer. Remember, if you have a bee or a hornet or something after you when you're doing this, boom, spray them, and maybe wear your mask. All right, love y'all.